Live from Gahanna, WGLH TV presents Lincoln Live with Ray Tadako and TJ Sweeney.
Today, Cupid takes over Lincoln High School, and classes are celebrating Valentine's Day.
All teachers strive for a work and home balance, but some teachers maintain that with the same person. We'll explain.
And it's time to spread the word. And this year, it takes all of us.
Lincoln Live starts now.
Happy Valentine's Day, Lincoln. I'm Ray Tadako.
And I'm TJ Sweeney. Hey Ray, do you have a Valentine today?
You know, TJ, Lincoln has a lot of scrubs, and I don't want no scrub because the scrub is a guy who can't get no love from me.
Okay, cool. Could I be your Valentine?
Okay, TJ, I guess that works. It's first come, first serve. Well, speaking of Valentine's Day, the French classes are celebrating this lovely holiday.
They're making cards for their friends or lovers in other language classes to spread l'amour, or the love in English. But the goal is to speak only in French. How romantic.
It really is, TJ, given that French is the language of love. This has been a tradition in the language department to send out cards to express their gratitude for one another, and it's truly a bonding experience.
We spoke with one of the French teachers, Madame McGee, about how connecting this activity is for the students.
Every year, all the classes in the World Language Department like to make Valentines for each other. The rule is there can't be any English, and so each class has to use their own language, and then we deliver them to the students. It's a fun way to connect the students across the department, and it's something that we've been doing since actually I've been here, so at least for the last 12 years. It's fun to be a part of it, and the kids always really enjoy getting to do some arts and crafts in class too.
Merci, Madame McGee. Te amo means I love you in Spanish, and you wouldn't want to be nefarious on Valentine's Day. Well, in Spanish 3, these students have brought out their writing skills and decided to do something nice for others, which is making cartas, otherwise known as cards. They have many different Spanish phrases such as eres mi vida and mi corazón es todo tuyo. We kind of put two groups of students to tell us about the importance of writing to others and what it means to them.
And you basically get to send it to a friend or somebody that you know for love.
Yeah, it's basically like a way to tell somebody that you appreciate them or show your love if that's what you're into and stuff like that. You got a special someone, this is the time for that.
Yeah, it's fun.
For like people who we enjoy, and then like we're doing it in Spanish class and we're sending it to people who we enjoy.
This is we're making other people feel good and make sure they enjoy their day.
Thanks, guys. Hey Ray, I think there's something in the air.
Oh, TJ, it must be Cupid sending arrows from above.
Cupid, or do you mean Angel Christman?
Yeah, it was me, guys. So, anyway, well, you know me, I'm an expert and a Riz God, and there are many teachers here at Lincoln that have been through many journeys of love, but some teachers whose love journey started right here at Lincoln, and you may wonder who those teachers are. I got a little more insight on those teachers.
The Bombers and Emersons have a lot in common, and it all started right here at Lincoln.
I actually was a sub before we actually met, and told one of my good friends who I subbed for, and she went to high school with him and was like, oh my gosh, I think he's single. I went out to see a friend at Coach's. The science department was out, and we actually ended up sitting next to each other.
The rest is history. We were hired at the same time, and I just happened to see her at a pep rally. One of our mutual co-workers worked in here with her, and then they were standing together, so I asked her who she was and just kind of went from there.
Not only did they meet here, which is pretty cool, they also work together, and it's like a 1 in a million type of thing. And there can be positives to it and negatives.
There's pluses and minuses to it. Like the plus is that it is nice that if you're having a bad day or something, you do have your confidant in the building. Relationships aren't perfect. It's like sometimes people get on your nerves, so like when you get on each other's nerves, then there's no retreat from that either. But we have found our balance.
We were definitely both nervous at the beginning because it's one of those, you don't want to tempt the fact that, being with somebody 24 hours a day, 7 days a week can be challenging, but I think we really make it work because we both really like what we teach and how we get to kind of set up our own classroom. It's kind of nice to be able to know that you've got somebody in the room.
And since it's Valentine's Day, the Bombers and Emersons have some wise words to share with all of us.
The first bit of advice is do your homework because you are young. I can speak personally that you forget that there's a whole big world out there after high school, so it's important and take things slow. You get to know people because the love is a tough thing you're going to struggle with. Focus on the important stuff and let the other things happen, because you'll see they will.
In the words of Janet Jackson, just wait a while. No, in my opinion, and I'm sure my wife feels the same way, at this point you're still trying to find yourself, see what your future plans want to be, what you want to do, who you want to be with, how you want to be, all that stuff. You're trying to figure it out. So yes, build relationships. We were friends first, and we're both adults already. Dating and all that stuff, I mean, you pick and choose what you do and figure it out, but you got time for all that.
And that time will pass pretty quickly, so just take things slow for the better. This is Angel Chrisman for Lincoln Live.
Thank you, Bombers and Emersons. Now to see what's really cooking in the kitchen is love. Nah, I'm just playing. Our Lincoln Live cooking team goes head-to-head in a baking competition. But this time, they decided to get a little festive. So they wanted to see who would win in this culinary competition. Here's this week's episode of Cooking with Lincoln Live.
Hey Lincoln, welcome to Cooking with Lincoln Live.
Valentine's Day edition! Today we're going to do a cupcake decorating competition.
We have 20 minutes. Yeah. There are 10 cupcakes. Oh.
I don't get what it's supposed to be. It looks like Pac-Man.
Alright, so this is kind of like a little Picasso moment.
I need a coat. You don't need your pinky toe. It'll be alright.
You broke my rule. You read that?
If we don't win because they said, look at that stinking mark right there, I'm going to be so mad at you. I put my heart and soul into these cupcakes.
Hey, I frosted them. You can't even tell. Where?
Right there! No. I don't care.
Can you stop yelling?
Why don't you shut up? Why don't you shut up?
You look like Mariah.
Don't even
Sorry.
have a mic.
I'm trying
We
to
don't
show
have a mic.
patience.
Anyways, alright.
I mean, they're definitely cupcakes. Yeah. I like the words on these, like be mine or else.
And they made hearts.
Yes.
I think brownie points for the hearts for Valentine's.
This one. I'm gonna go with this one.
I'm gonna have to go with that one.
Yeah! Man, we out here, man. Like, our cupcakes go hard.
Well, Lincoln, that was another episode of Cooking with Lincoln Live.
See you next time.
Thank you, guys. And I actually love the fact that the cupcakes are actually edible. Anyway, that's all the news I have today. Now, time to share the love with my friends. And happy Valentine's Day, y'all.
Thanks, Cupid. Have a good Valentine's Day. The Performance Studio class has been hard at work for the last month or so, working on their dinner theater show, A Night Under the Stars. The show finally opens this Thursday with a performance only on opening night and a dinner and a show on Friday and Saturday. We caught up with PS member Allison Slates for the show and the details.
Dinner Theater opens this Thursday. Our show is A Night Under the Stars. This Thursday the show is at 7 p.m. and then on Friday and Saturday we're serving dinner, and dinner will be at 6. Tickets are at local level events. We're really excited. It's just a really fun show. It's kind of like camp vibes, so if you're interested in that. And we worked really hard, so yeah.
Thanks, Allison. Rise leaders, it's time to take action. This Thursday is the start of taking a pledge and using sports in a positive way. The Rise to Win session will be taking place in the library, but there are a few reminders to go along with it. We caught up with one of our Rise leaders, Drew Pizzico, who represents Gahanna's track team, about important details for this upcoming event. Here's Drew.
All right, Rise leaders, we got our meeting this Thursday. You'll be field tripped out from 3rd to 6th period. Make sure you get lunch in that time whenever really works, preferably before and after. Check your email for any more updates, and make sure you bring a charged Chromebook and or phone, just an electronic device. Thank you.
Thanks, Drew. During the summer of 2024 here at Gahanna Lincoln, you have the opportunity of a lifetime to take a trip to Italy. We caught up with the trip organizers, Miss Candor and Miss Knight, for more information.
We are going to Italy in June of 2024. We are having our last parent meeting of the school year on February 16th at 7 p.m. It's in H199. You need to register for the meeting, and there's a QR code that we will share with you. It's an 11-day trip to Italy. It's going to be fantastic.
And you know, Lincoln community, you want to go to Italy. You want to see what those gondolas are like. So we hope you come to the meeting and have a good time.
Thanks. It's that time of year again to order your shirts for this year's Spread the Word Day. Spread the Word Day is an event by our special education classes to celebrate people of all abilities. This year, it'll be held on Wednesday, March 22nd, and shirts are on sale now. Orders will be accepted until February 20th, and you will be able to pick them up here at school. All proceeds from the sale go to support students in the special needs in Gahanna. Everyone is encouraged to wear their shirt on the day of the celebration. If you have any questions, you may contact Tiffany Hanna at hannat@gjps.org. The First Amendment prevents Congress from establishing laws that limit religious freedom, freedom of speech, and freedom of the press.
Do you feel passionate about the First Amendment? If so, this is a chance to turn that passion into cash.
The Gahanna American Legion Post 797 is looking for high schoolers to participate in their 17th annual oratorical contest.
District award winners can take home $100, and the district winners can go to win up to $20,000.
If you would like more information, email Malcolm Glasgow at the address you see on the screen.
Or go to ohiolegion.com and look under programs and oratoricals. Well, Lincoln, we have come to the end of our show. But before we go, make sure to spread love to the people in your life.
Be safe and have a great day.
Bye.
Oh, thank you guys. Thank you guys. Thank you.